And now, Giants Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From the Covey Cove to the Oracle Park lights. Eric, Glenn, and Salty Lou keep the fire burning bright. Fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us. Breaking down the moments, from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric, Glenn, and Salty Lou with the fan base pride. Talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go Giants. Yes, yes, yes. Eric, Glenn, and Salty Lou, breaking it down. All Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giants Sports Talk Live. The war is finished, guys. It is over, and the San Francisco Giants have lost this war. We are now in negotiations with the Colorado Rockies to get the terms. Hopefully, they're going to be reasonable. But the Rockies, they win the series this year, or for 2026, 7-6, as they absolutely wallop
Come on,
the
Eric.
San Francisco Giants,
Come on.
13-7.
This team waved the white flag about 2 months ago, baby.
Yeah.
No war.
Hey, what? I mean, I've said this to a few people. It's like I don't know what I was watching, but it sure as hell wasn't baseball, because that was absolutely. I mean, that was just. I don't even know what it was. First off, Blake Tidwell, I was expecting a lot more from him, and I think he's got a case of the roopitis, because man, that guy walked 5, allowed 6 runs. He only went 4 1/3, and it's just, hey, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hey, I guess the biggest moment for the Giants was an absolute bomb by Rafi Devers. Again, knocked in 3 with that big shot, and it got the Giants back in the game, right? and you thought they were going to do something, and lo and behold, the pitching yet again, Glenn, just fails.
The crowd in the chat today, Eric. Crowd's rolling in. They asked for it. You know what? They asked for it. They got it.
Hey, who wanted the poo-poo platter?
All right. So you asked for it. You got it. Hey, we got to give you what you want. We're like, we got to have our own Hello Kitty Day to get freaking fans to come into our chat and join us for the show, Eric, because sooner or later they're going to dwindle out. Errors today, Eric. Giving up home runs today, Eric. Hit by pitch, scoring runs today. We were walking in runs, Eric, today. No pitching as usual. Sean Estes. I thought he was a professional. Nothing professional now about this organization. Wearing a Led Zeppelin t-shirt and sneakers on the set of NBC. Give me that gig, Eric. I don't care. We're 99 games below 500. I'm going in a shirt and tie. You're a professional. Act like one on the TV, man. A Led Zeppelin t-shirt? What, do you just come from the bar? I was out all night, boys. Just got back from the club. Wear my Zeppelin shirt. Come on. Crazy. Big crowd today, though, Eric. Hey, at the end of the day, big crowd. Hello Kitty Day. So, ballpark wasn't necessarily filled with fans, but it was filled with people who wanted to get their Hello Kitty for their collection or to throw up on eBay and get a free day at the ballpark. And to add insult to injury, I made an assessment today, Eric. Something I didn't notice before, and today I noticed it. Buddy freaking Kennedy's wearing number 51. That is an insult to Wilmer Flores. Lou, what'd you think?
No, 41.
Okay, he was wearing number 41 plus 10 would be 51. That's an insult. Almost 4 8s. All right, Lou, what do you think, buddy?
You know, it's funny. I have a guy that buys the weekend tickets, and he said, at least it's fun to watch. And then, of course, the dreaded, And, it's sort of funny, Eric. I don't know how many times we've said the dreaded 5th and 6th inning,
Yeah.
but that was absolutely pathetic. And when I think about Buster saying he believes in our pen, right there, he should be fired. I mean, 10 walks, 1 hit batsman, 1 pass ball that was 2 feet behind him, and he couldn't find it because nobody helped him out. That's the Giants. The guy wind up coming in from third. Also, if you remember, before that play happened, there was a pitch, and they had a challenge left, and we didn't use it. Instead, the guy walked, and it would have been strike 3, and the whole inning would have been different, would have been out of it. I think the big problem with the Giants is, first of all, I have no faith in Kavanaugh. Nothing. You know what? He can hit occasionally, but I think he's horrible defensively. He's absolutely pathetic. Another hole. But here's the other part. I'm glad Kruko's retiring because I actually heard the game today on TV. I had a screen with the horse races and the Giants, and all he does is he basically is like a curse. He was saying how happy he is with Kavanaugh this year. Boy, the guy can really hit fastballs, so he got a base hit. Who cares? It's the major leagues. All he does, and again, great career, just excuses. He was talking about, and what really pissed me off is he talked about how great our bullpen is. Hinges, he's been effective all year. Like, what? Have you been watching the Giants? Oh, here's Brubaker. Oh, yeah, he's been effective all year. Sam Martini. Oh, God, I'm so excited he's here. He's had some tough luck, but he's been good all year. I don't know what's wrong with these guys because they're such homers. Have you not watched the bullpen? Eric and Glenn and me all say when the bullpen comes in, the game is over. It's for the other team. We have absolutely none of these guys do I want back next year at all. I don't want anybody in the bullpen. I don't care what they got to do. You got to get rid of the dead wood. Stop talking, Buster. Oh, I believe in these guys. Buster, we don't even believe in you. You have given us a product. When you lose a series to Colorado, that's bad. But when you lose 2 out of 3 at home, that's worse. And this team, again, they don't know how to work the ABS system. They don't know what shutdown innings are. They have a big forget. Why do you guys keep blaming Greg Johnson for everything? Forget about the ownership. You got to take care of the people that make the decisions. It's not Greg Johnson on everything. I'm sick and tired of all you people saying, oh, it's Greg Johnson's. Okay, Buster's one of the owners himself. I think we give him too much leverage. He gave us a horrible product. This year, when you think about it, think about the highlights this year. Have there been any? When you really think about it. There's maybe you can almost count it on one hand. That's a bad product. The Giants, come on, 10 walks, and this is at home. And over, it's bad. Giants right now have dropped to a new low. First of all, it's Colorado. And again, they went against a pitcher that was horrible. And they finally got runs. But of course, as usual, the bullpen came in and kaboom, they get destroyed. Back to you guys.
Eric, Lou makes some great points that I was going to make earlier, and I had so many on my list: errors, home runs, hit by pitch. And I think Lou and I have covered everything that was possibly to cover in this ball game. My mistake, Eric. I said 51. That's Jung Ho Lee. Yeah, Buddy Kennedy's wearing 41. Well,
41
numbers. So here's what I think about that. All right, Lou is on to it. I forgot. Did you see the first inning, Eric?
No, I did not see the first inning.
Lou obviously did. The ABS call in the first, 1 out in the first, and they burned one already on a third strike. What was he?
They do that all the time.
Why do you waste it?
I don't know.
You know what? The guy gets a hit. He gets a walk. He gets a no. Who cares? It's the
and then in the 6th inning,
already been up to the plate. And you're wasting them.
And in the 6th inning, you don't use it. That's a problem. You use them when you're not supposed to, but then don't use them when you're supposed to.
That's a good point too, Eric. I mean, you guys are really onto it today. And kind of an oxymoron today. I picked up on it too, Lou. I have it in my notes. An oxymoron of sorts from Kruko. He's been fantastic all season. He's really had a lot of bad luck lately. You can't have both there, Mikey. You can't have both. If he's either fantastic all season, then he can't have a lot of bad luck lately. I just, I don't know. Amateur hour at Oracle Park again. But
right,
again, everybody got their own. Lou got his Hello Kitty today on order. So, hey, thanks, Lou.
I'm gonna go to a couple of chats here that I thought were pretty good. Pickled Fish, he started it right off the rip.
Nice.
How many times can you hit rock bottom in one season?
Eric, you said yesterday they haven't hit rock bottom.
I don't think they have. Even this is bad. This is bad. This is up there. But we're not there yet. I'm telling you, it's going to get worse. A Vespa, he times in. It says he had over 35,000 showed up in attendance to watch this abomination play. Owners probably saying to themselves, "So what's the point? Keep buying tickets." There you go. There's something.
They didn't. They went for the freebie, Eric.
But you're still paying for the tickets to get into the park, though. They're making money. They're making money. Yeah.
But if there's no Hello Kitty Day today, Eric, there ain't the crowd that there was today. It's as simple as that.
No, it's true.
It ain't the product, like you said in the green room, right? I don't want to steal your thunder. They ain't going to watch baseball. That's the bottom line.
They're not. But they're still throwing money. That's the problem. They're still throwing money. That's
getting something for it, right?
I guess.
I mean, they're getting their Hello Kitty. They're not there for baseball. Nobody goes to a Hello Kitty movie to watch a ball game on the big screen, but you can go to the ballpark to get your Hello Kitty crap.
Yeah, it's true. Astro Monkey says, unfortunately, we have no choice but to trust in Buster at this point. The boats have been burned, and there's no going back with this much damage being done in one season. I'll tell you what. Hey, I'll tell you what.
Bring that up again, Eric. Bring that up. I think there's a lot to be said about that one today.
Unfortunately, we have no choice.
We have no choice. I think it's time to protest. Write to the team, call the team, you can't sit idly by, and that's what it seems that Giant fans do. They accept the crap. They accept it. Like you say, a lot of people still going to watch that baseball team. Watch it. They're fans. You're paying for this. So why would there be a change when, again, we're all in agreement? You keep throwing this out, if people go, then it's like I'm going to a rock concert series in the fall. And the guy always says, almost sold out, even though it's half sold out. It's almost sold out. Then the big rush comes in. He sells it out early, and he goes, I don't have to buy any big bands to come. I got a few bands come. I don't have to invest now to get I've already got the people. If people keep coming to watch the crap, then all they have to do is give us crap. Don't you agree, Eric? They don't need to go out of their way. Well, we're a great bunch here, so we're going to keep buying big players for you. But you're already paying us, so we don't have to.
Yeah. There's something to that. There's something to that, Glenn. There's no doubt about it. And look, this was reported earlier today, guys. This comes from John Shea. If you guys want to pay for a subscription to the San Francisco Standard, go for it. The Standard. Buster Posey expresses confidence in Tony Vitello's future with the Giants. He's coming back.
Who? Vitello. I hope Buster's not. I hope Buster's not.
Vitello is coming back. So again, you could feel however you want to feel about that. I think it's a little bit premature to say such things. And then look, was he probably coming back? Yeah. But how about you wait until the season's over? Because then you're like, what's going on here? I mean, there's a potential that the Giants, have 100-loss season. And there's got to be repercussions. No, you can't sit there and come back with the same cast after winning 100 or after losing 100 games. I mean, it's a little bit between. Now, that being said, though, let's think about this, because last July, Buster Posey said, "We're picking up your contract, Mr. Melvin." 2 months later, goodbye, Mr. Melvin. So take it for what it's worth, because while he is saying he's giving his voters confidence, doesn't mean that there can't be a move. I tell you what, man, you know what? Let's do tail of the tape.
Wait. Still some great comments coming in. I don't want to miss.
Oh, I know. Yeah, absolutely.
Benz. I think Benz is speaking on just not with the program. He says Giants may be in last place at the end of the season, but losing 2 out of 3 to the Rockies, it's not acceptable. What are you talking about? There's a flip of the script, Eric, and people are not recognizing it. We are the Rockies. The Rockies are no longer the Rockies. We are the Rockies. So saying 2 out of 3 to the Rockies, that's unacceptable. Why? You think we're better than them? No. It is totally acceptable because they're a better ball club than us, Eric. Everybody's a better club. You can't go through life saying, well, that's unacceptable. When you accept that we're the worst. When you accept that Eric, I told you 100 times, you go to AA because you're admitting I got a problem. I got a problem. And nobody will admit the Giants have a problem yet. And that seems to be the biggest issue that I see is, well, we lost to the Rockies. Oh, my God. Yeah, the Rockies are going home tonight going, God damn it. How come we didn't sweep?
Yeah.
That's the problem. Hey, Lou.
Huh?
Really? Lou, I want to hear what you say, Lou. I don't like this Sunday pantomime stuff. Come on,
let me tell you. I know we're going to go to the tail of the tape, but two things. You guys are talking about the attendance, right? It's one of the last Sundays of the year. Summer's gonna end. So a lot of these tickets were already predetermined.
Yes.
They probably sold 40,000. Only 32 showed up. Okay. And I'm going to give you a little thing that the Giants are all about, just getting people in. As you know, when they come back at the end of the month, they had a game scheduled for Sunday. But because of the rain out, they moved it to Saturday. Mm-hmm. So what do the Giants do? They have a day-night doubleheader. They go, how are we going to get people out here? The Saturday's not going. They do a Jung-Hoo Lee bobblehead during the day, which wasn't even scheduled earlier in the year. What are we going to do for the night game now? Nobody's coming. Hey, let's do the Jeff Kemp thing, and we're going to give a replica Hall of Fame
ring. So
they're trying to do that on both days. You got to pay 2 separate tickets to the Giants. We're going to sell out both, especially with Jung-Hoo Lee, right? So right now, they're just thinking about getting people in. They don't really care about the fans because they can't give the tickets away. They're already $6.80, $5. I mean, my tickets didn't go down. They already want money for next year. And I said, what are you talking about? So I think the problem with the Giants is it's only one way. And then getting back to Buster, how can you believe in him? Okay. He said last year with Melvin, I'm going to, let's give you the contract. What has Buster said for us to actually believe any word out of his mouth? Not one word he said has actually come true in 2 years. I'm going to get a better defensive team. I'm going to do this. Everything he said has been the complete opposite. I mean, we can't keep saying he's the worst president of operations ever because right now it's him and nobody else. He's already proven his point. So I just think it's come to the point now where, Eric, if they lose 100 games, drastic, and I mean drastic measures should have to be done. And if they don't, this team is never going to do anything, and they're going to fall farther and farther behind.
All right, I'm going to get the tape. I want to get to the tail of the tape.
Eric, let's not get to the tail of the tape. Lou, you're right. Eric, what do you think about Lou's comments? What happens if the season ends and we're into February? We've already gone through free agency in December, the league meetings in December. What if we're getting ready for the next training camp, if there is one? Okay. I mean, we'll say.
Yeah.
Will. What are we talking about if we go, Buster's at the helm, same players coming back? Lou was mentioned in yesterday's show. We kind of an agreement that, hell, nobody should come back. What if we're in the same trajectory again next spring, Eric? You're going, well, 62 wins, baby. 88 wins, baby. Ain't going to be on the table, Eric.
Well, I'll tell you what, because the team that we're seeing right now, currently being fielded, will not be the team that takes the field opening day. With a few exceptions, of course. So the way I'm looking at this, it's an absolute horrendous baseball game, guys. Absolutely horrendous. And what it comes down to, and it's been the issue from the very beginning, is pitching. Now, in the beginning of the season, in April, the bullpen was actually pretty decent, but the rotation was a little bit sketchy. Mm-hmm. Now, the rotation throughout the entire year has been sketchy, with the exceptions of just Ray and Webb. And a couple of starts by Tidwell, right? A couple of starts by Roop, and maybe one or two by McDonald. But and then the bullpen ever since April has been terrible. And this is something that I want to look at, because the thing I'm taking out of today, because look, wins and losses means nothing. I've been saying this, but it's how you're going about your business. And I thought Blade Tidwell, and look, maybe this is just a hiccup, but again, he's coming out here looking pretty damn awful. And look, out of the 10 walks, he issued 5 of them in only 4 and a third inning. That's a problem here. And this goes to a bigger problem, is how is Buster Posey going to address said problem? It's not going to be easy, man, to go out there and field a pitching staff, whether it's the rotation or the bullpen, without having to spend a significant amount of money, or you make some damn trades. Maybe you're going to have to trade some of these prospects. I don't know how they're going to do it, but we'll figure it out. It's just, it's bad right now. Look, Buddy Kennedy, who is that guy? Hill out there in left field who olayed a ball out there in left field. I mean, it's just, these guys aren't going to be part of. Who else is out there?
Man, it's not about winning baseball. These guys, you notice, Lou, your pal, Kruko, especially Kruko, you notice in the box, it's not about winning baseball. It's like, his family's here, and they gave him really good seats for the game. It's all about that. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
I want winning baseball. Again,
I don't focus on that. I
want a pit bull, not a poodle. This is a poodle organization. I want a pit bull. I want a pit bull, Eric.
Okay,
I understand.
Here's my question. Beside Casey Schmidt, where he's definitely being missed, do you miss Kratman? I mean, who else is going to come back to make this team better?
Yeah, I hear you.
We're not missing Bailey. We're not missing Kratman.
So,
no, you're right.
I mean,
you're right.
We're going to have the same
stuck
bonus.
with them. I know. We're going to be stuck with Chapman. Schmidt, we don't know how he's going to recover. We'll see. Same thing with Chapman. We don't know how
he's missing Adames, to be honest with you. I'm not.
No.
I'm not missing him. Eric,
no.
Let's get to the move the show along. Let's get to the tail of the tape, Eric.
Tail of the tape. All right, let's do this.
And now, today's Giants in Review on Giants Sports Talk Live.
High drive into center field.
Got him.
All right, there we go. There is the final score. What? I mean, let's look at that. Colorado Rockies 13, San Francisco Giants 7. Look at that record right there, man. Ooh, boy.
You know what? You won't see it in the tail of the tape, but I thought one of the greatest stats that Kruko did mention in today's game. Did you catch it, Lou or Eric or anybody in the chat? At one point in the game when Colorado scored their 10th run, they only had 5 hits. What kind of stat line is that?
Exactly. Yeah.
What line is that? That's the walks. They hit by pitches.
That's
the
wild pitches.
That is how bad we are. When the other team gets 5 hits and they got 10 runs on the board, that's how bad it really is, Eric.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%. That every day.
100%. Frasso, I don't even know who the hell he is, but he got the win. Hinches gets the loss. Again, Colorado, 13 runs on 9 hits with 1 error. Giants, 7 runs on 11 hits with 1 error. Gilbert had a hit today, runs scored, and an RBI. Devers had a nice game today, 2 hits with one of them a big fly into the drink. He had just hit one, right? The previous pitch into the drink, foul, and then he hits another one almost identical line drive into the drink. That was a nice hit by Devers. Eldridge had a nice hit today, 2 walks. He had an RBI. Matter of fact, he knocked in Devers when he hit a double. That was his other hit, by the way. Lee had a hit. Basabi had a hit. Cox 0-4. Kavanaugh had 2 hits. Hill had a hit today. How about his first big league hit? Kennedy had a hit and a walk, and Koss had a hit. So they had 11 hits, 7 strikeouts. They drew 4 walks. That's not the issue. Look, this right here, the 7 runs isn't the issue. Not by any stretch of the imagination. We're not talking about the lineup today. We're talking about this bullshit right here. Tidwell, 4 1/3, gives up 3 hits, 6 earned, 5 walks, 1 strikeout. Sorry, that ain't getting it done. Hinches goes 1 1/3, gives up a hit and 2 runs with 2 walks. Brubaker comes in, gave up no hits, but he did walk 2, and those 2 wind up going against his record. So he wind up having 2 runs get scored on him. San Martin comes in for 2/3, gives up 2 hits and an earned run. Wynn comes in for 2/3, gives up 2 hits and 2 earned runs. Terrible, man.
Well, there's the irony. They bring in this guy named Harris that I don't even know who the hell he is. I thought Harris. Did they get the name wrong? He had the best stat line of the day. So
yeah, he did.
It's terrible. And after the game, there's a line of the guys with the towels standing there naked in the dressing room, Eric, with the towels over, waiting for a stall because they threw every pitcher, I think, in the bullpen into an inning play. They were running. Yeah. They said during the game, again, 2, 3, 4, this is 5, how locked 6. In I was. We heard them say that, my God, Logan Webb's going to be in soon.
Yeah, I heard him say that. Logan Webb.
No, he'll pinch hit maybe, but let's not get carried away.
I mean, look, that's the focus. The focus needs to be on the team because like this? It has to be. We have to. That's where it needs to be. That's where our complaints need to be is what are we doing with this team, man? This is terrible.
Did we have any base running blunders today, Eric? Maybe we got away with one today. We went unscathed on
honestly,
the
I don't
bases.
know.
Oh,
I
no.
don't think we
Oh,
did.
no. Oh, no. We did have a runner picked off.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
In that,
Yeah.
there you go.
Hey, can I also say something?
Bad
I
year.
know we're talking about the offense, but Monday night, the guy's ERA was 6.96. We lost. Yesterday, the guy's ERA was 8 point something. We won. Today, I believe the guy at the start of the game's ERA was like 6.7. So if the guy's ERA is 6.7 on the road, 7 runs is not going to be enough, especially with our pitching. So, yeah,
Well,
I'm going to give the offense a little credit, but they should have done more because these guys are horrible they're going against. They're probably like 4A pitchers. So I'm just saying it's one of those things. And when you score 7 at home and you don't win, that's bad.
Again,
there you
Ben, Ben says 7 runs automatically a win. I've said all year, Eric. I said in the pregame, in the training camp. I said on I think it was a Monday night. I don't know if you remember, Eric. You and I were doing the show preseason. I said there's going to be a lot of 11, nights when we score 13 and lose 14-13.
Yeah. Well, here's
exactly what is happening.
This is the problem because look, we're talking about Oracle Park here, right, Benz? If you score 7 runs, the Giants should have the pitching to go out there and get the win. That tells you something. When you have the pitching at a pitcher's ballpark and you give up 10, you know what? I don't know. What is worse? What is worse, getting hit around or just not even being able to throw strikes? I mean, that was 10 walks, man.
Yeah, you have no defense, can't do anything. The other thing is 7 runs at Oracle is like 20 at Coors Field.
Yes, correct.
It looked like a game in Colorado. True. True, Pickle. Good call.
That's a good call. No.
The other thing, too, is you could tell these guys are in trouble. And, again, one of the things I don't like about Tony V is the way he works the bullpen. I'm sorry, you got a pitching coach. You wait too late. The guy already walked the bases loaded.
Bingo.
Right? They already had the problem, the ABS. Bring somebody out. Have the catcher go meet with him. Have a meeting. Do something. He's always like a pitch or a batter too late. And it happens all the time. As I've said it, dreaded 5th, 6th inning. You should already have 2 guys warming up no matter who's pitching for the Giants. Maybe Webb, if he's pitching good, don't have it. But everybody else, you should have somebody up. They hit the wall. He waits too late. And then, by the way, he brings in these guys. And what happens? The first pitch, the guy finally gets a hit in the inning the opposite way. 2-run score because Holland lefted the Ole. It's just, it's amazing how bad it is. The first pitch, you bring a guy in and he goes the opposite way for a base hit. And that was the first hit of the inning.
Yeah, it was
after already all the problems. So it's just, it's awful. So back to you.
I mean, what?
I love Lou. I love Lou when I feel like I am on ESPN. Now back to you. Now back to the studio.
I don't know. I have
go,
I have no answers. We all know that this is just. Yeah, well, there you go. Random hero. What's up? I have not seen you in a chat before. Welcome to the fraternity we call Giants Sports Talk Live. If it really doesn't matter who comes out of the bullpen, they're all terrible.
Yeah.
The only one who's a bright spot is Dylan Smith. That's it.
Reminds me of 2016, Eric. Doesn't it remind you of 2016 when at least they were a competitive team? This is the same kind of bullpen. There's nothing. Bochy was going to the pen, Eric, and he was just going begging for somebody getting out.
Yeah.
Same this year. But you know it. Lou said it a few minutes ago. I think you agree, Eric. And I said it earlier this year. I've texted both of you, especially when there's money on the line. I go, geez, they're winning. And I have them lose. Oh, we're going to the pen. Cash the ticket, baby. And every time it's like it's money it's sure money. You know those lines, Lou? It's easy money. And when they go to the pen, it's easy money. It is.
Yeah.
And Lou knows about easy money, man. He's a guy's rolling. He's watching horse racing today, watching the ball game. He probably won on everything today. My buddy.
Sound like a freaking broken record. I am concerned about where the pitching is going. Yeah, they stocked up on a bunch of arms, and I hope some of these guys hit because I don't know how they're going to fix this. This is a mess.
Well, you said earlier in the show,
it's just
Eric, You got my kind of got my dander up when you said, "Oh, these guys won't be back next year." This organization, Buster, cannot be allowed or left in the same position to be able to bring in the same crap to replace crap.
Hey, they're bringing in the money, man. They don't care. Right? Come on.
Then spend some money. God.
But they're not. That's the
Well,
problem.
then what are we doing? Then
I know.
again, it's like the fan base. What are we doing? Why do we go? Like they're you know what, Eric? They're giving you one of these every. That's what they're doing. They're giving you one of these, and people accept.
Terrible. Well, I think I don't.
I
think
love Lou, but if Lou slaps me across the face, it's on. Lou, sorry, but I'm taking you. You might be bigger than me. I'm taking you down for a round, and I like Lou. But the Giants continue to slap you across the face, Eric. They slap you around, little beating on the side, and you come back for more. That shows the lunacy, the idiot. It's idiotic that the fan base accepts it, Eric.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey guys,
man.
I just want to bring up. I did hear booing tonight at the game, a Sunday day game, and you still got.
I think when Vitello went and got Brubaker.
Well, that and then after Kavanaugh couldn't find the ball and the guy stole home, basically. You know, they boo. At least I heard twice.
Oh, wow.
That's even more of an embarrassment.
That was a gutsy play, man. Oh man. You want to talk about it?
Did you see how fired up Colorado was?
Oh, they were fired up, dude.
Yeah.
And that sort of changed everything where the Giants were like, oh, what happened? I mean, you got to remember, nobody helped the guy out. Nobody's saying, hey, there. And again, that's basic. You know, with the little league going now, you'd hear it. You'd have the team and guys, hey, it's behind you. It's behind you. Nothing.
It's like there's no leadership either. Nobody takes charge on this team.
I mean, and that's a good point because at that time it tied the game 7-7. But what did Colorado come and do? Did they come out and smack the ball around? No. You know what happened? Brubaker, he lost. At that point, he was done because he saw what happened. So your emotions will get the best of you. He couldn't find the zone, and then you have your catcher where you could have tapped your head, got out of the inning with a strikeout, and then again later in that bottom half or top half of the inning, did the ball really hit that guy's foot? And they didn't challenge. But I don't know if I think they still had a challenge. I don't think the ball hit his foot. It hit the dirt. The guy had a great freaking act, and they didn't even decide to try to even challenge it. So I don't know what happened. They could have gone out of that inning in a much better.
Eric, that was after situation. They got a gift. The Giants got a gift because I didn't think that guy actually got hit. I thought it hit the bat. It didn't hit him. You know what I mean? It's just, but that's sort of the Giants total. You know, one of the things I've been saying is our coaching staff are minor leaguers when it comes to simple things. ABS were the worst. The bullpen, pitching coach going out. We had a third base guy that we had to fire. Nobody else went through this. The pitching staff and the coaches we bought in are literally maybe some of the worst because I know they're inexperienced, but I'm sorry, this is the major leagues. You got to stop with the excuses. Okay? That's why you have AA and AAA, not in the majors. It's just one of those things.
Hey,
and some of these players they're signing are older than the pitching coaches.
Hey, guys, let's get some real talk in here, and let's be honest. And granted, there's years of experience invested in this, and I get it. But let's talk about this. If you had swapped Buster Posey for Farhan Zaidi, and you swapped Vitello for freaking Kapler, and this is the results you were getting, what would you be hearing? You would be hearing from the rooftops, people absolutely losing their ever-loving mind. But because it's Buster Posey and it's his decisions, he's getting a little bit of a free pass. And I understand, you know, look, Farhan had a lot more experience than Buster has, but I think there's something wrong there. There's something wrong. I don't think people should be getting free passes. Now, I understand that the Giants are in a position of where they're trying to figure it out as far as the pitching staff, and I get that. It's not going to be an easy fix. But there's other mistakes that have happened throughout the season. It's just this.
Well, don't you agree, Eric? It's got to be fixed from the top down. You're talking about Buster, but it's got to be fixed from the top down. You can't
But
have
it's
amateur
not.
hour trying to rebuild a team saying, well, this team always stinks. Well, let's go to the top of the heap. Inexperience.
But that's the
Inexperience
problem.
is inexperience does. We're a bad team because we got bad leadership, and it all starts at the top, Eric.
And then, Eric, you brought up a great
Yeah.
point. Why would Buster announce now
I wouldn't
that
have
he
done it now.
likes Tony
Now.
V and do
I
it now
did
when
that
we know
last
we
year,
might
though,
not even
Eric.
have a season?
Was right.
Yeah.
Are you telling me there's that much pressure to get rid of Tony V already, but you're going to keep him? I just think the timing of all that is very, very suspicious. Most likely we're going to have a lockout. There's not going to be a season. So you didn't have to worry because Tony V signed a 3-year deal. I know next year's your final deal of the 3-year deal, but why do you bring it up when we're not even going to be playing baseball? Something is strange.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tony. There's two stories here with Brian Sabean, right? When he first got hired in the offseason of 1996, the Giants were terrible. You know how the Giants, what they finished in 1997, Tony? But not for either first or second in the National League West. How about that? That's pretty damn good, right? Sabean, if you go look back at the history of the Giants. In his first 8 seasons, they finished at least first or second in the National League West.
They would have made the playoffs.
Pretty damn good. Now, Sabean also, he got a little bit of flack, of course, back in, around 2006, somewhere around there. He got so much flack, so much that there was a website, Fire Brian Sabean. I wonder how many people were part of that. I wonder how many people out there in Giants fandom were part of Fire Brian Sabean. And look, what happened? He he was able to turn it around. So I get your point, Tony.
No.
But here's the problem. Right? And let me finish this real quick, Lou. Brian had history, right? He's done this before. He understands that you're going to have ebbs and flows and that you get a little bit more, quote unquote, leash, so to speak, because again, he's shown that he could do it. But sometimes you get in those weird voids, if you will, in a baseball season where things just aren't going your way. And the same thing with managers too. But this is just a little bit different for the simple fact that Buster Posey had absolutely zero experience other than just playing the game. Zero experience in being an executive. Look, it's one thing because when you're a player, it's all about you to a certain extent. And yes, did he lead the pitching staff? Sure. Okay. So he led a few guys in the pitching staff. But when you become an executive, you're responsible for the 26-man, the 40-man, the minor league system, and then all the people associated with coaching them and advisors. And so you're in a much bigger position than just being a player who you're just worried about your play on the field.
Yeah.
And it may not translate. And right now, I mean, what would you consider an overall grade on Buster Posey over these 2 seasons?
F. Eric, if we were sitting here today, remember what we were basically a 500 team and we had to struggle to get back toward 500 last year. So if we were having another 500 year, I would be very disappointed because we're not getting better. Eric, we are 10 times worse. And people are still saying, well, we got to give them some grace time and stop it. The team is terrible. You're not getting the job done. And I don't care about what he was as a player. This is not going to, Eric, it's years.
I know.
It's like when you gain weight and I say to the doctor, I should go for a lipo. He goes, no, go to the gym. I go, yeah, but dude, if it took me a year to put it on, it's going to take me 12 years to take it off. Why don't I just go for the lipo? Blow it up. Let's blow it up, Eric. That's what the team's got to do. Blow it up, start over. I think it's going to take less time if they blow it up than if they keep trying to patch this thing the way they do. And Buster has them so deep in the hole. Lou, how do we get out of this hole, Lou? What do you see?
I don't know how old Tony is. How can you blame what Brian Sabean did? He was out in 2014 was his last year. I'm looking at
I think it was 16? 16. I thought it was 16 or 17, 16. Right? It was that because he was still involved in Bobby Evans. I take over in 18, I think. He did 17 and 18. But after that debacle of 2016, I think that's when he kind of took the advisor role.
I thought he got forced out in 2014, and he was there saying, I mean, how do you blame Sabean for what Buster is? You know what Tony's problem is? You're still on the Buster juice. Stop thinking of him as a player and think of him as an executive. Sabean came from the Yankees with experience. Buster came from Atlanta with no experience. The only experience he had with a club was being a dad. That's it. Okay? It's completely different. And now you can blame Farhan, yes, but you're now saying you've gone from blaming Sabian and him, the place was depleted, to saying, oh, all I care about is the farm system. Okay, have you seen our farm system?
Ridiculous.
It's good right now. It's good now.
It's good, but very young.
Yes, very young.
Good till 2013.
Correct.
Our AAA,
Correct.
if you do me a favor and you say the farm system's better, I want you to see the pitching we have in AAA. Okay? Forget about the 18 shortstops. Our farm system's nothing. We're still 4 years away of being, it's all about the majors. You guys are just coming up with more excuses. Oh, well, Buster, get off the Buster juice. Okay? Yeah, now it's Melvin's fault. You guys got to realize the Giants have gotten
he's being
worse.
sarcastic. He's being sarcastic.
Worse with Buster in charge. Too many people were on the juice, and now they're, because we're going to have the same team next year, a year older. If you go by Buster, I'm just, come on, guys. You're better than that.
I tell you what. Hey, Tony, if it's only based on the farm system, Tony, then maybe he should be the farm director. Because as an executive, you got more than just the farm. You have look, again, I talked about it. You're responsible for many things. Ultimately, the big club, right? And yes, part of that is going out there and drafting. But how much is Buster doing that with the draft, or is it his people underneath him that are doing that? I mean, let's be real here, right? I mean, it all depends on the people that he has. So, and I'll go back to it's the same thing I have with Tony Vitello. Everyone talks about he's going to be great for a young team. Well, that doesn't make any sense, because then he should be a farm director and dealing with the young guys. Because guess what? When you're managing a big league club, you're managing men. It's not about going out there and teaching the young kids the ropes. It's out there and it's about winning baseball games for the 26 man, right? When you're playing for the big club, it's about wins and losses. It is. And you got to be able to do that. And look, these young guys are only young for a certain amount of time. Bryce Eldridge is not going to be a young guy next year. He's going to be considered a veteran, right? And you got to treat them as such. You can't treat them as little kids like you can as a baseball coach for college. It's totally different. And people got to understand that. Now it's much more than just oohing and awing over, oh, this guy could do amazing things with the young guys. We don't know that. We don't. Guys, there's a whole bunch of damn super chats I got to get to. I haven't hit yet. Quinn, our White Sox fan, donates $2. It seems like the Giants have a toxic culture. I don't know if I would go toxic, but there's definitely something
broken. It's broken.
It's broke. That's fair. That's fair. Rob Iman, our good friend. Oh, go ahead, Lou. What were you
No, I was going to say we could probably think of 5 problems that has been toxic this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From Devers not leaving. What do you mean I'm coming out? I'm Devers. To the pride thing, to the hats. I mean, it's just over and over. And nothing really ever got resolved of any of them when you really think about it. Nothing.
And when I said to Eric earlier, I said it's getting to Buster. Look, over the last 2 months, Buster was yelling at the morning crew on KMBR. Then 2 weeks later, he didn't. I'm not going to
show up.
You go do the show, Larry. You give him the LBBS because I ain't even showing up. I don't want to talk to these guys. So he's feeling the pressure. You know he is.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Yeah. Come on. The guy's 39 and he looks like he's 59. I mean,
you're letting me down, Foley. You're making me look bad. What are you? Come on, man.
Rob Iman donates $2 as a message. Can't be back next year, period. Well, I don't hear a whole hell of a lot of that, Rob. When I'm perusing Twitter and I'm seeing what people, I don't see anyone complaining about the coaches at all. And it's exactly all. And it's weird because if this was under Bob Melvin, you would hear nothing but the end of criticizing the manager and the coaches. But for some reason, they get a pass this year. And look, I understand it because he's new, but that only goes so far. Come on. That can only go so far. Rob also donates another $2. My choice to replace Buster is David Forrest, the guy who was just let go from the A's. Interesting. JB, our friend from Down Under, donates $5 Australian. Hi, Tony. We'd like to introduce you to the big orange bus. We're going to throw you under it just because, nod and smile because like nothing wrong. Well, see, he's got some blame, doesn't he? Does Vitello, is he owed a free pass? Let's be honest. Is he owed a free pass?
I would
Yes.
say yes.
To an extent,
I would say yes,
he's been
because
given
it's
a run.
not his problem on the field. He can only work with what he's been given, Eric.
Okay.
So I'll give him a pass.
Okay. What about
Buster? It's Buster's team, Eric.
Yeah, and he picked Vitello.
To
Okay.
dude. Oh, he gets a pass all day long.
Buster took a chance.
I don't think he's managed well at times,
failed.
but he gets a
He
pass
failed
with what
with
he's got
Tony
to
V.
work with.
Okay. Hey, let's remember how the season started? How did the season start, guys? When spring training, how did it start?
I don't want to talk about interviews anymore. I want to know who said I was going to take the job when I hadn't even spoken to my wife anymore. I don't want any more press conferences.
But Eric,
you go.
You're bitching today about going to the pen. They used almost everybody in the pen, and nobody got the job done.
Hold on.
So what was he going to do? You can't blame Tony for Tony. Why didn't you go? Why didn't you go to the pen and bring in the pitcher who could get the job done? Because there are none, and that's
not what I'm
fault.
saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that he also has some blame because he hasn't made exactly some good decision making. Again, to open up the season, everyone's ready for 2026 baseball. It's going to be new. It's going to be good. Hold on, and then he comes out and he doesn't even make it about Giants baseball. He makes it about a story of what happened in the offseason
2 weeks before.
Yeah, and who cares? Exactly. Right? Who cares? Who cares? No one cares.
I don't care about that. And then throughout the product in the field.
Did you read the article that just came out recently? It was an in-depth article in The Athletic. Fantastic. And one of the things that talked about it is Tony Vitello said, hey, he went to the players, treat me like a player. What is that? You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't go out there and say, no, he's the manager. When you are the manager, you're supposed to be above the players, right?
Accountable.
Right? And if you're being treated as one of their own, well, guess what? They're going to walk all over you. And what have we seen over and over and over, where it seems like the players are able to kind of walk on Tony to an extent, right?
Am I right?
Yeah. Eric, that's a great point. As Glenn said,
I'm not even talking about that.
DC walk all over you, and that's what they've done because you're dealing with egos. Guys that make more money than them. You know? And again, he is also scared to talk to Devers. You know, he never really did it. He just said, we talk all the time. Everything with him is an excuse instead of dealing face-to-face, head-to-head.
And everything that he talks about when he does these post games is just like, what are you talking about? I mean, it just doesn't make it. And again, I don't know what that all means. To me, it just doesn't seem like he has a grasp on what it's like to be a big league manager. This is something, the game in situations, even though you don't have necessarily the guys that you want to go to, but it's almost as the game is dictating himself rather than he dictating what's going to happen. He's not being proactive.
That's exactly what I said.
He's got to be the leader.
It would have worked in college because you're the oldest guy.
Yes.
In college, it worked because you were the oldest guy. You're dealing with young guys, maturity and everything. Now you got guys that are 5-10 years older than you. They make a lot more money. And what the problem is, if he didn't deal with it from day one, he got farther and farther and farther and farther behind. Because now when there's a problem, he didn't take care of the first three. So now he's farther behind again. I think his leadership has been horrible with Tony V. I've only said how bad it was the way he works the bull, but it's really bad. The communication is god-awful. And I think that it's god-awful with his boss. So who's Tony V's boss? That'd be Minaya and Buster. Their communication's horrible with the fans, reality, everything else. You know, it's and again, you know what? Why, maybe Kruko's smart. I'm getting old. I got health. Why do I want to deal with this another year? I'd rather just retire.
Let's talk about this.
Granddad up in Carson City.
I see your guys' super chats. I'm gonna get to this here. This is good. So Mike goes, Posey hired the manager and signed the wrong guys. Yeah. So if Buster Posey is capable of signing the wrong players, is he capable of signing the wrong manager? Answer that to Mike. Mike, if Buster Posey has an issue with evaluating talent to make this club better, do you think he made the right decision in hiring Tony Vitello as your manager? Are you saying that just because he hired Tony, that everything should be good, but you can't turn around and say, he hired bad players? Come on, man.
And I
Come
got
on,
to say
you
this
can think. I'm just saying, think a little bit. Don't get caught up in the what do you want to call it? Blue, you call it the Buster juice, whatever it may be. Just because these people had some glorious moments in baseball doesn't mean they can fulfill the job that they have been appointed to do. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say.
I mean, and then I'm bringing up the fact, if they're going to be like this, besides signing Luis Arias for 1 year, can you tell me anything that Buster's done in 2 years?
He's got to answer to that, too. He's got to answer to that.
He got a center fielder that's now not getting paid. That's another bad signing. He got a fourth and fifth starter that are horrible, can't get themselves out. All this. He signed Adames, who right now we're now the police are after me. Who is
coming to get him?
Police. Hold on.
It's Buster's fault at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Eric.
I'm just saying. Again, you're going to make mistakes being
it.
new, but he's made so many. He's only really made one positive one. Again, you guys all talk about the trades. Okay, we got rid of probably the best eighth inning setup guy, but we didn't get a replacement. Oh, no, but Lou, we got Gilbert and all these other guys. Have anyone from the last 2 years made a difference on the pro team? I mean, probably Gilbert's the best, and most of you guys don't even like Gilbert.
And Devers, and a lot of people hate Devers, even though he's out there freaking going out there and trying to do his best. And now, granted, is it Devers like? No, but right now, he's probably right on the current team that's being fielded. It's him and Schmidt. Him and Schmidt were the best players this year.
Yeah. But Posey's got to answer for this, Eric, at the end of the day. He has to be held accountable. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he has failed.
Yeah. And Vespa makes another good point, man. Vespa, good job. Tony is doing a good fake it till you make it with zero MLB experience. Yes.
Yeah.
And I expected that. I expected that there was going to be some growing pains. I did not expect that had the potential of a 100-loss season. Did not see that. Nobody should feel sorry for him.
I feel sorry for him. If I took that job and you gave me that talent to work with, I feel sorry for myself.
The sixth. Hey, he could have said no. He could have said, I don't want to go be the manager of the San Francisco Giants. Could he have? Could have. Seeing the talent that the Giants had, he could have easily said, maybe not.
And you know what?
He decided to take it. He signed on the dotted line.
Eric, one of the things we didn't think about, why did Tony leave such a hush job? It wasn't all about money. A lot of coaches left college because of the NIL. They can't deal with it. It's gotten out of control. He's in the SEC where he probably tried to recruit 2 or 3 players. Instead, they're going to Vanderbilt because they could pay more.
They could pay more.
College coaches are retiring left and right because you have no control. Tell you the truth, it's more about boosters and making sure you do the product and money than coaching. Now you go to the majors, and I think we never really talked about that because we didn't think about it. And the other thing you guys both point out, he might be good with the youngsters. Well, then we should have rebuilt, and he should have been coaching a team like the White Sox, where they're all young.
But the problem is, you still have veterans on there, and those young guys become veterans. You see what I'm saying? I mean,
that's okay, but they grow under him. Chicago's in a much better situation. And Eric, do you hold him accountable? Do you think he's gotten the job done? Are you happy? Where do you stand, Eric?
On who? Which one?
Vitello. Where do you stand?
I haven't been impressed. I'll just say that.
Okay.
I have not been impressed.
You haven't been and I can go and find the footage, but I'm going to throw you under the bus today, Eric. I haven't done it for a little bit. It's at least 2 days. I'm throwing you under the bus. A year ago at this time, you'd be screaming at us and me and the chat, and you'd be saying, Lou, I don't think Lou was here for it, but you were here. And Eric, every day you said, the manager's not out there making errors, and he's not hitting home runs. So it's the players, Eric, not the manager.
Absolutely. No, but every example I gave of Vitello, everything I gave the examples for Vitello had nothing to do with someone dropping a ball in right field, or running the base paths, or not being able to pitch right. I haven't complained. I'm talking about Tony Vitello's leadership and what he's done in his post games, and where it's like, what are you doing here? Some of the way that he has handled situations with the club. I mean,
Well,
And
the
I did
fact
the
he
same
is
thing with- I did
here,
the same thing with
the
Kepler.
fact he is here is the result of poor leadership because somebody hired him to replace the manager we had, and now we're
Yes.
paying 2 managers. What
Yes.
kind of guy who works for your company, Eric?
Hey.
And you go get me a manager. I'll tell you what, I'll hire 2. We'll put 2 of them on
I
the
know.
payroll. Can't hurt.
I know.
God. The only
I
good
know.
news I have today, Lou, is look, I got VIP pass I've been playing with. Look who I'm going to see, Lou. Who's in the middle? Who am I saying, Lou? Look at that.
Haywire, Canada, one of Canada's finest.
We're doing the radio show, and Lou's like, cocky Lou. Yeah, 103.5 Capital FM. Glenn, I know you haven't heard of Haywire. Like, I had lunch with the lead singer last Saturday, Lou. Come on. You got to get up pretty early in the day. Oh, we're having a lot of fun. Show's back September 13th, by the way. Glenn and Big Lou, Sunday mornings now. Sunday mornings, 9.
Nice.
I'm missing it, Lou. I don't know about you. I'm missing it, buddy.
Just a good conversation. Oh, man. Yeah, the off-air conversations
Aaron.
will be fun.
Yeah, good over a pizza, a pop, and a cookie to
That's
wash
why
it.
we don't go there just a half an hour before game time. We get there a couple hours because baseball,
Yeah,
once it starts, we go all in.
It's
Don't
gonna-
forget
gonna,
about the super chats, Eric. Super chats.
yeah, there's a few
More.
more. Yeah.
Woo.
Quinn donates $10. Says Buster would get more credit if it was a rebuild. Chris Getz, White Sox got leeway because they were honest with fans. See, there you go, and that's something that the Giants, not so much. Also, he made big trades to get prospects. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he took some guts. It took some guts for Chris Getz to do that. 100%.
Lou said we'd see if he had balls in this organization. Buster did not trade the highest available chip for us, and that was the pitch.
And then the White Sox, man, look, they traded what's his name? Garrett
So
Crochet, man.
We're stuck with these young players, and we still got Logan Webb. Why Webb is a Giant today, August 16th? There is a big problem, Eric.
Hey, talk to ownership about that one. That one's on ownership. Tony donates $10, says, bottom line, we deserve better. Yes. Love you guys. We love you too, Tony. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Thanks. And look,
I don't know what kind of dog that is, but that's love. That's my kind of dog. I don't need a poodle. I need that guy right there.
that looks like is that a Rottweiler? That looks like
I need a Rottweiler. I know Pitbull and Poodle sound better, but I need a Rottweiler.
You guys ready for Kurt Casale? Tony, nice.
Think about some of these names they are throwing out there, Eric. Casale, Bailey, and the catchers we got. We haven't had a decent catcher in the organization, Eric, since Buster Posey. How many years are we going to go without a catcher? How many years?
Yeah. It's been a while.
And I always call it's like the Monty Python skit. Lou got it the other night. I'm like, you can't keep entering the fight with one arm tied behind your back and then 2 tied behind your back. Last year with Bailey. Okay, they put 9 batters up against our 8. Well, automatically you're in a hole because Bailey shouldn't have been in the lineup. Hey, look at this year. My God. The bottom, I looked at the roster. You know, batting spots number 6, 7, 8, and 9 yesterday. The bottom 4. Your lower half of the lineup from mid down. And I think our highest batting average was like 196. Come on. It's amateur.
I tell you what, hey.
Amateur hour.
Lou, I'll let you take this one. Mike, Mr. Tony Victory, he says, just wait until Marcelo Mayer gets back. Just wait, guys. You haven't seen nothing yet. Meyer is on his way. So, Lou, I'll let you take that one. Take that one.
You know, here's the thing. We get excited about guys, and Glenn says this a lot, by their name or the front of the baseball card. Oh, yeah, but this guy was recruited so high. But we're not thinking of the fact, why would a team give up on him? Again, I understand why Giants people give up on future superstars, but not other teams like Boston or New York. We get all excited. And, I think the problem is, who cares if he was a former number 1 pick? Do you want to go over the Giants' last number 1 and 2 picks the last 10 years and see guys who have made it? That's just a recommendation. And again, they might have picked them because they needed a shortstop. I mean, right now, the Giants, we have 26 shortstops. We're hoping maybe 3 of them out of the 26 make it to the show. But nobody really cares. What do you mean he was unhealthy? Of course we know he was unhealthy because when he made the trade, he was on the DL. You know, you guys, we fall in love. This is the biggest problem with Giants fans, Warrior fans, and Niner fans. You guys live in a dream world. Same thing. I hear the same thing. Oh, the Niners this year. Oh, it was all about injuries last year. You know, the same thing this year. Oh, if the Giants would have stayed healthy. The Niners. Oh, well, you know, we lost Bosa. You guys live in a dream world. Face reality. He was a former number 1 pick. Do you want us to go over the former number 1 picks? Oh, I forgot about that guy, Bart, who's supposed to be the replacement. You know, Eldridge. Oh, he's a replacement. You know, I mean, you guys live in a dream world. Stop thinking about if the guy was a former number 1 pick. Maybe Boston struck out on their number 1 pick like the Giants have done 9 out of the last 10 years. You know, you guys, for who cares if he was a former number 1 pick? You know, they have a show. They made a movie about a book where the guy was such a good number 1 pick, he became the GM of the Oakland Athletics. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
There's a good question. Why do we trade for a lot of these bums? Why did we sign Foley?
I think we traded for him to get rid of our horrible pitcher.
Yeah.
Have we thought about that?
Hey, let's remember we traded Eric Miller to get Mayer. It's not like we gave up. We didn't give up Webb.
He wasn't part of the Webb trade where we got 3 recruits.
You know what I'm saying? We did trade Eric Miller.
And here it is.
So that tells you how much.
How do you know he's better than Chapman, though? I haven't. You know, all I can say is Mike obviously wasn't here for the show yesterday because our reports out of Boston say he'll probably be gone from this organization in about 90 days. That is the reports we get at Giant Sports Talk Live. 90 days, season ends, he's out of here. They'll cut him. He'll be banished. They said he's a problem in the locker room. He thinks he's better than he is, and he's not proven anything, and he gets hurt. And you tell me everything's a blemish. You tell me what the bright spot is, Lou. I don't see one. Lou's broken it down. I don't see what that. Justin's in Boston. He goes, thank you for what? Thank you for taking my from.
Okay, question from Mike. I'm going to pick on Mike today.
Oh, geez.
Where does Mayer fit in next year? What position does Mayer play next year for the 2027 Giants? And I know it's going to take a little while. And as I wait for the answer, we could sit here and talk about this. But what position will Marcelo play for the San Francisco Giants in 2027 if there's a season?
Are they going to turn him into second baseman?
Okay. Let's see. Alex says Mayer second base, Schmidt to left field. Okay, Mike. Where is damn you, Alex. Where's Schmidt going to play? Where are you going to put Casey Schmidt?
Alex said left field.
Ari says second base. Where do you put Casey Schmidt?
But Schmidt's not even a left fielder, so you're still frigging around with.
You're putting him in. I mean, he could play it. He did play it, but is that something the Giants want to do?
We had catchers playing.
There you go, JB. If Schmidt is playing the outfield, this organization's failed. So I want to know where does Mayer play? He ain't going to be at third base because that's where Chapman's going to be. He isn't going to be at second base because that's where Schmidt's going to be. So where is Mayer playing? He's not going to be a DH because that's going to be alternated between Devers and Eldridge.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't going to play shortstop because we got another 5 years with Willie Adames. So talk to me, guys. Where does Mayer play? And you know what? Hey, I'll even give you a little bit of time. there you go. Even pickled fiddles are playing. Brings in the horns when the horns are playing. Thanks, pickled fish. Appreciate that. Casey plays left field. Okay, is that optimal? Is that really what you want to do? You want to put him out in left field?
Okay.
And then you also said trade Chapman. Ooh, come on, man. Are we going to go around there? Are we going to have? Do we really have to do this again?
This is what they
We
want.
really have to know. This is
Out of here.
He has a no trade clause.
Where's
Why
Glenn
would
Thanks
you-
to
Kuiper?
Buster. Thanks to Buster.
Bring
he
in,
has a no
bring
trade
in
clause.
from the green room, Glenn Kuiper. He ain't
Yeah.
waiving that trade clause.
Right. He ain't waiving that trade clause. Come on, man.
Taking the money.
And
as
he's
long
coming
as
off
they keep him on the
of
roster.
he's coming off of a core injury, guys. What team is going to go, yep, I want to go trade for a 33-year-old guy who's coming off of course where two muscles have torn off the bone. But yet
There's only one team that would do that, and he's already playing for it.
and he's
so
come on, let's think about this.
ah,
Yeah, it's all about hopes and dreams. Oh, yeah, we're going to trade. No, it's not going to happen. Look, there is people out there. Oh, we're going to trade one of these big contracts. It ain't going to happen, man. It just isn't. The Giants aren't going to pay down these contracts. Come on. So, again, I'll ask. It's a weird conundrum. I don't know how they're going to figure out this mayor business. Honestly, I don't know how they're going to figure it out. I don't know where the hell. Now, for this year, it makes it simple. Put him at second base, right? Put him at second base and just let him finish out the season. I get that. That makes sense. But in 2027, it's a little bit murkier.
Alex is admitting maybe it is broken, can't be fixed. It's Casey in left field, Eric. So, like we started
maybe
the
it
show
is.
with, accept it, Eric. Accept it.
Maybe it is.
Broken, bad baseball. Accept it. He's a left fielder. Hey, by the way, before I get out of here, anybody, I'm trying to move my, I pulled out the rookie card today, Eric. I'm trying to move this crap before it collapses. I mean, it's a great
Nice.
deal if you want to buy it.
Nice looking card.
Oops. Yeah, well, that's a beauty. So come on, guys. Anybody want to buy that from me? I'll ship it off to you tonight. I'm going to have a Giant Sports Talk where we just sell cards, Eric. I'm going to blow this crap out of my office. Somebody
I'd
want
call
to
it
take
in
this
the cards. That would be a good analogy. Call it in the cards.
in the
In the
cards.
cards, eh?
It's in the cards. Well, the cards are in the price guide. See, but I'm using them more of this. Look at that price guide, Lou. Look at that young guy.
Hey.
I wish we had a few of these guys around, Lou.
Real.
Look at that guy. Now there's a ball player. That guy there got a filthy mouth, but he's a great ball player. Oh, his podcast.
Quinn Thomas
Hey,
says,
that's-
what gets us done is have a lot of our young guys who can play multiple positions. Almost our whole infield can play multiple positions. Nice. Thanks for the $5, Quinn. Yeah. Hey, I tell you, we'll see
Yeah,
what the
but
White
you've
Sox
seen
do.
that. You've seen that in fantasy, though, Eric. You know all those guys I used to go out and get? He plays left field, right field,
Three different positions.
center, first base, third base. And what are they always, Eric? They're you call them platoon players because that's what they are. They play these
Yeah.
when you need them. They're bench, but we're a team. Half of our team is still bench players.
Look, there's some value. I get it. I understand. But man, don't you want a guy who just plays a position? We're talking about baseball. Let's not overthink this, please. It's baseball.
Mike,
Baseball.
Mike, $3. That includes the postage, Mike. That's a deal. That's a deal. That's a beautiful card, but that's an insert rookie.
Oh, hey, I'll give Vitello credit this. He compares the team's play to lower level or JUCO. Oh, wow, that's good.
Robbie Dizzle, come on in. We need if you want JUCO analysis.
Hold on, listen to what he said. Was it? Yeah, he compared. He goes, I mean, people paid money to sit through that. Okay, hey, there we go. Okay. Where the hell is that? Come on, let's go. Very good. Hey, Tony, you did well there, my friend. I like that one. He actually acknowledged it. He's like, people actually paid money to sit through a performance such as that. So I'll give him credit where credit's due, man. That's what I want to hear. You know, I don't want to hear all this other excuse making. Let's keep it simple. It was terrible. It was lower level freaking play, even referencing JUCO, and then talks about why people paid hard money for this. There we go.
All right.
think we're about done, man.
Is it Lou and I? Lou and I, you're going to be on tomorrow. Are you taking a day, Eric? Actually,
It's a day off tomorrow.
we're not even doing the morning show tomorrow.
No, don't have to do the morning. So Tuesday is the
morning
next.
at 8.
Yeah, they're
Lou
off
and I'll
tomorrow.
Lou and I'll do
no
that
night
one.
show either. Nice
Yeah.
Monday
Lou
night.
and I. Lou, you want to do the morning show with me on Tuesday? We'll give Eric a day off.
Yeah,
no
sounds
problem.
good to me. Appreciate that.
We'll
Awesome.
give Eric Tuesday night, Wednesday night off too. Maybe Thursday. He can take the week.
Hey, oh my goodness! How about
Uh-oh.
that? Maybe. Hey, I might have to take you up on that. I might have to.
Wednesday night. Oh, you can't take the week. I'm going to the Valkyries Wednesday and Monday, so I'm good tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, how about
Take a couple days.
Tuesday? Just Tuesday. How about Tuesday then? You said
You got
you're going to.
tomorrow off anyways. Take Tuesday and Thursday off.
All right, sounds good. I'll be back Wednesday. Perfect.
We're a
Why
team.
not?
We
We're a
have
team.
another super chat.
Baby.
Yeah, I see it.
When?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
hit to it. You know, I'm honestly, you know what I'm looking forward to, man? I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this playoff baseball. We had so much fun last year, Lou and Glenn. Remember? Dude, that was a lot of fun. It was just exciting.
First
baseball.
round, 4 games, and we had a post game every post game.
Yeah, that was incredible. Yeah.
Oh, and Lou and I have been talking off air. Maybe within the next week, we hope to launch another set of squares.
Oh, gotcha. Nice. Good luck with that.
So we
Who the
got to
hell
get
wants
on
to-
you. We got to get on you. Well, it's not about the seat. When you find out the storyline, then it's all about supporting the cause.
Fair enough. Yeah, absolutely. We're all about that. Quinn donates $10. Says Miguel Vargas plays every day. Sometimes Murakami will DH and play first, and Colson moves over to third. And that's what I'm talking about. Every day guys get moved around. All right, that's fine. Hey,
They're
if it
producing.
works.
They're good
works.
players. They're not double-A guys.
No.
We're shifting around double-A guys. They got major leaguers moving around.
Yeah, well.
And Murakami, do I need to go down that road again, Eric? I told you, sign the guy. They should be signing this guy. And that we got to play it safe. We don't know what we're getting with him. Take a leap of faith on at least one guy. And I told you, Eric, I told you last year, if they had signed Murakami and it was a complete and utter failure, then you go, at least they tried, right? At least they tried. But like Lou always says, my pal always says, playing it safe, this is what you get. And the rich get richer. Look at the White Sox. The White Sox are leaving us. I mean, all you can do, it's like smelling a bad fart. They're going that way, and we're stuck here in the wind.
Speaking of, where the hell is that movie? I don't think I have it in here. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, remember that one where you went on that rant? Oh, remember I did that video? Oh, that was a good one.
I went
Where
on
the
a
hell
rant.
did it go?
Lou went on a rant. Lou.
Yeah, remember? Hold on. Where the hell did I
I went
put
on
it?
a rant. What did I go on a rant? Oh, the fart.
You know what I'm? Yeah. Where the hell did I put that?
Blow it
dude?
up.
Hold on. Where the hell is it? Let me see if I can find that. That shit was so fucking funny, dude. Oh, excuse my language, but oh my god, that was hilarious. Where the hell did I put that?
It was at the time. It's getting old for me. But
Yeah, but it fits. It fits right now.
well, I served it up. I knew you didn't have it close because you usually write on those things.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember what the heck.
That was pre-Lou.
That was pre-Lou. Yes. Where the hell did I put this?
There's BL and AL before Lou. And after.
Gosh,
And I'd like to say things got a little better after Lou, but I don't know, man. Lou came along. Lou is like Devers. Lou's always like, we're worse with Devers. Jesus. You ever notice, Eric? The team's a hell of a lot worse that we got Lou on board here.
Man, hey, I can't say nothing because since doing this YouTube crap,
It's been
Giants
bad.
haven't done well. They haven't done well.
Lou
Quinn
knows I love him.
Quinn keeps dropping the money. My God. Glenn, he had a clutch home run today to get the
Yeah.
go-ahead runs to sweep the Tigers.
He did.
All right, hold on. I got it. This is great. Good
We're
stuff.
Eric, we're like a light a fire
fart.
under
We're
my
just
ass.
stuck in the
wind. Blow a fart. And everything explodes. And I'm going to be so happy and things are just going to blow up all around us.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Right?
That's our season, man.
That's kind of what happened.
We got
the season. You dropped the big fart. Everything exploded around us.
farts blowing up. We got Ruby. We got the cemetery. We got it all,
We
man.
dude, we got it all, man. Oh yeah, we got the. Oh man,
Get her up. Oh,
Yeah, we got poor Ruby. Yeah, the 2026 season.
Fire it.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Lord have mercy.
She failed. Ha ha.
As Eric would say, let's get the hell out of here.
Let's get
She
the hell out
fell,
of here,
but
guys.
nobody gets her.
Take us home. Take us
Get
home,
home.
Eric. Take us home, baby.
Yeah, let's get out, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. See ya. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.